everyone. I hope you had a good 4th of July, whatever you did. Wanted to look today at what's happening now with some of the planetary energy. Mercury is going to be retrograde until middle of August in the fire sign Leo right now. And also Jupiter is in water sign Cancer, and Uranus just went into Gemini. It's been like 84 years since the last time it was in Gemini. And a lot of those people that had that natally were really intelligent, new ideas, new technologies, some of the things that are going to be coming in with that. What's interesting me today, though, is the United States natal chart has Uranus and Gemini in the 6th house. So the United States is having a Uranus return. Right now it's having a Jupiter return in the water sign Cancer on the Sun, Jupiter, Venus. And I'll have the chart posted in my community post page. You can look at it there. But I just sort of wanted to look at, and also today the moon is in Sagittarius, which is the United States ascendant. What's interesting with Mars and Virgo in the 9th house, we've got the 9th house activated, the 7th, the 6th, still Pluto in the 2nd. And what I wanted to look at was Elon Musk wanting to form a new party and whether he will do that. His natal Mars in Aquarius is on the United States moon in the 3rd house of communication. So there's definitely a push and a charge forward right now. And he has a Cancer sun. Excuse me, I think it's 3 degrees. No, 5 degrees. Hold on. Check that. Yeah, 5 degrees Cancer. So that's right on the United States Venus. So before I did a card reading on him, last week was it, when he started acting up again and wanting to instigate, during the passage of the big bad bill, he said he was going to get everyone primaried in the GOP. We'll see how that goes. But I saw that he was going to have a change in attitude or a change in consciousness. You can refer to that video. And it looks like he's shifting his awareness, certainly with Jupiter on his sun, on Elon Musk's sun. His ego is going through some wanting to change and expand. His natal sun tends to be in the 12th house. So it's kind of like there's something very hidden about his ego, his personality, or he likes to be the power behind the throne. And that may be his role if it is true that he'll create a third party similar to what Ross Perot did to get the Democrats in line. I think we do need a third party, something much more progressive than what we have now with both of these parties, which are just ruled by the lobbyists, the corporations. So what else did I want to say? Yeah, so there'll be a new message coming out. See what the cards say about Elon Musk right now. Will he really do good things now behind the scenes to make up for his activities on Doge, or whether this is just more self-serving billionaire, I want what's mine activity, like some kind of selfishness, or just vindictiveness against Trump. Of course, Trump has so many enemies. So we'll see what the cards say. 1971 on the 28th of June. Okay, so this. Do a 7-card spread. First 3 cards are past, present, future. Elon Musk in the recent past. Elon Musk in the present right now, what he wants to do. And in the near future. Okay. Well, he has been feeling very defeated, overwhelmed. Victor, he thinks he's a. He try to get away with something, or he's going to try to get away with something. This is the card of the thief. Someone trying to get away or get away with the plan that may or may not work out. So he may also be saying about his plan to form a third party. Excuse me, may or may not work out. Yeah, he's got to really get his ducks in a row here, because there's confusion. There's I want this, I want that kind of energy, which is what the cups represent here. And it could be also emotional confusion about what he wants. But if he's still getting high on ketamine, he sees a lot of things in the clouds, visions in the clouds. Another meaning of the 7 of Cups. For those of you who are studying the tarot or like to play with it. Now, that's doesn't look like it's going to really, what are his challenges? What it's going to really take this, all right, his challenges, show me. Elon Musk's challenges, third party, walking away. I don't think these plans are very. He may walk away from the plans that he's trying to form, which may or may not happen. You may find out that his message may not be well received by the younger people or by people in general. Page of Cups. Again, cups here can be illusory images, visions. Let's see, there's a practical grounding. 6, the challenges, the message. 7, the outcome of him trying to put together a third party. What's going to happen? Well, there's some energy here with the wands. It's a new beginning. So I think taking these cards together, I'm going to say that he's got to figure out, certainly try to get some spiritual insight, Elon, and where you take off to the mountains and have a vision quest. It's a full moon energy here, which is coming up. Is it next week in Capricorn? Yep, it's next Tuesday, I think. Next week. Full moon. So that there would be another message maybe around the full moon with Elon's directive, his ambition. Let's see what's going to happen here with the way it falls on the politicians' ears. Look at the GOP first. What are they thinking? Certainly I saw that Hakeem Jeffries was trying to, they're good at speech making. But what are they doing? I don't know if they can do anything, because they're all beholden to some lord, all of them, or red or whatever, red or blue, except for some of the progressives. All right, GOP, how are they going to react to Elon's message? GOP, show me the past, the present. Some of them are leaving Congress, so I can already see that. They're leaving, they're not going to run again. 3 cards. Yep. Well, some of them may actually move on, but 2 Cups is about partnerships, alliances. affinities, making a plan, making a deal. Involves money with the Knight of Pentacles here, very practical. This is also the card of the mercenary. They'll do anything for money, apparently. And then here's the World, completion. Now, this could be also just saying that these folks came together in the past because they all wanted to make money. That's what they're about. The future of the GOP, where's it going? Good old what? Good old boys club is what they are, right? GOP. Oops, judgment. So, judgment is a big wake-up call to what their constituents, to them, that their mercenary acts are not going to give them any more money or resources or credibility. Yep. Broken heart, disappointments, that's now their challenge. Disappointed their constituents. GOP. The Magician is the card of the will, the architect, a new plan, willful plan. GOP. A new plan. Man awakening. GOP, where are they going this summer, this next couple of months? But they're still reaping the benefits, their rewards, their inheritance, but coupled with these two major arcana cards, I would say they're going to go through a major change. However, they're still for hire. Well, whoever pays them keeps them in office. Disappointments. Not sure about this yet. So many variables at play right now. And since we are in Mercury retrograde, things can go in different directions, middle of August when it goes direct, but it's a time to rethink, review, reevaluate. Certainly our willpower, also rules of willpower. And so that was about Elon Musk and the GOP. What about Elon Musk? Democrats. So-called Democrats past. You used to support them. Of course, people go back and forth depending on the issues. Musk and the Democrats. The foolishness, the fool, the beginnings, going in the wrong direction. They need to do a better balancing act, temperance, put things together, find a better formula, find a better plan or policies. And then the Knight of Wands is this energy is going forward. So this is the Democrats and Elon Musk. Well, some of them. There's a thief in the night again, trying to steal an election or influence another election. That's what he said he would do. So he's not trustworthy, of course. He can shift with that Mars in Aquarius with, I think, it's Saturn. No, it's conjunct what? He's got Mars in his chart. It's square Venus. Yeah, not square. That's a trine. Elon Musk. Something that there was an Aquarius. No, it's in a conjunction to Pluto. Yeah, that could make him quirky is what I'm trying to get to. Yeah, that's what makes him quirky. Shifting and quirky. All right, so Elon Musk, Democrats, thief in the night. Trying to make him off with the plan. He's got a plan. Could be sneaky. You don't trust him. However, he and they may move on. Difficulties or the Democrats is about the Democrats moving on from the difficulties. Maybe they'll spend some time to help all those people that are going to be continuing to suffer with the flooding and stuff, because now we don't have NOAA. People are not being warned about weather patterns. That's the next question, whether the government will do something about it to change things. Maybe they will become more, if they have his support or because of him or something, they become more verbal or active with their judgment, something legal coming up. I think it's about the Democrats and Elon. So why is this fool here? Are they the fool? Is Elon the fool? Or are they both foolish to get together? Yep. There'll be some kind of partnering, or they'll make deals too. So it looks like, what is it? Money talks and bullshit works. Something about that. So something about them also forming some kind of alliance. So, but these plans are not really set in stone. They're shifting. Energies are shifting. With that Uranus and Gemini for a couple of months now, I think there's going to be a lot of new information, sending of information. The media is going to be a buzz, period. Back in 1776, that's the placement. There was the Constitution was enacted, new doctrines, progressive doctrines were enacted, all of that. Coming back for a review, United States chart. So, okay, FEMA, help. The Trump administration helped Texas. Will they restore FEMA? Okay, maybe I should just do it like that. Will they restore FEMA? Trump administration. Help the people, the floods, the earthquakes, everything that's coming, the weird winds that pop out of nowhere. Do the earth changes. Oops. Oh, Eight of Swords doesn't look good, but that's people tied up, unable to move forward. Some money will be offered. Yeah. And some kind of message or leadership will come forth. Administration, will they put together relief funding for the states? Something is hidden. Or people with money and compassion will come forward to help those that are being victimized, whose hands are tied. And so, let's see. I'm not really getting a strong. See. Nine of Wands, wait and see. And here's the disappointments. It doesn't look good. Some kind of disappointments. People are going to be waiting around. But this Queen of Cups can have a negative connotation of someone who is unreliable, upside down. Since I'm mostly reading the cards right side up these days, but I would think that in combination with the Swords here, the Eight of Swords and the Three of Swords, the disappointments are going to continue with this leadership. So the delusional thinking that goes on. The queens can represent the inner feminine energy, like the anima, the animus. So I think that in this case, what is hidden inside that chalice? Something is hidden, not being revealed, and we have to wait and see. Something else. Sometimes the tarot doesn't tell you what you want to know, but what you need to know. And you got to figure out what it's trying to say. 6, 7 cards is the Pentacles, so a new plan will come forth. But we used to have an EPA, and they dismantled the EPA. Got rid of all the funding from FEMA and wanting to put it into Alcatraz. That's the cruelty we're living in. Cruelty, that's the point. And shame on all the people that voted for this administration. Just saying. Okay, lots of hope, and send help to people that you can help through organizations for the flooding. I think the lesson for humanity is that we got to come together, or else we will perish. Is the lesson of this period right now. The changes, fascism on the rise, people suffering, the few wealthy and the many poor that are emerging. The message is going to come forth. What are we going to put our energies behind? There's that Queen of Cups again. In this case, it's like showing empathy and caring for others, sticking up for your rights. With the 7 of Wands there, there's a spiritual message that we're living under the summer. We're gonna have to take it season by season. The right balance. Here's the Temperance card again. Moderate your energy, your temper. Learn the right action. The Buddhist sense of the word. What is the right action to take? Go forward with the positive message. Try to help balance. And the earth is trying to balance. That's what it's doing, according to whatever the sun's doing. And happiness, culmination of feelings, the pinnacle, the culmination, the zenith of feelings. 7, 10 here, 7 plans. If we're going to continue to be one family, we're going to have to balance our feelings, our ideas, our passions. Will we ever have one humanity? Someday. Legacy, we've been very tribal, we still are. Legacies, tribes, families. And then if we take this as, eventually there'll be one family, a human family. Maybe as AI becomes more prominent in our consciousness and our everydayness. 6, 7, AI. Oh, the Emperor. Oh, the Lord, here we go again. But this represents the 4th, the plane, the earth plane, the manifestation of power, riches, resources, management, the Emperor. Well, maybe eventually, but still this idea of rulers prevails. So I'm not sure what this is saying. I don't think we're there yet. We can always pray for it and hope. So I think I'll leave it there for today. If you have any questions, would like me to read on anything, leave it in the comments. Helps the channel. Like and subscribe. And stay cool out there. So thank you for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.